And the next question I want to like to ask Pankaj Bachwani. So there are in now a current situation, digitalization is a major topic, right? We cannot avoid digitalization. We cannot say that we are accountants. We do not know the technical thing. We are not going to work in regard to technical things. We do not know anything about technicals. So, what do you think? How much it is important in now times to get to know about digitalization, that how the finance will going to work in coming future in digitalization, and in fact, how now it's working. Since you are working in Dubai, we are all working in India, and working in Dubai, I guess it's a different genre of work. So, how it affect in Dubai work culture about digitalization and how it's affect the finance work?
See, when we talk about digitalization, now the whole finance function is being digitalized. Earlier days, what we used to have, let's say if you are in a role of financial accounting or financial reporting, then you used to prepare manual journal entries. Then you used to, in the late 80s or 90s or 2000s, then you used to do these things manually. Then after that, the transformation began and things started to get linked through these ERP softwares that are already there, as Rohan mentioned, SAP, QuickBooks. There are so many, like in India, very popular, that Tally, Sage, Oracle. So these companies are doing a great job when it comes to generating your financial statements through the operational transactions that a company is doing. So now what our role comes into play for these digitalization things is that we have a technical knowledge. We are sound with the rules and principles of cost and management accounting, which includes taxation, and it depends on the student's interest. So we are well versed with all these technical abilities that we have. Now what we need to do is we need to build a bridge between the softwares and the information that we have. So let's say I have the knowledge of cost accounting software, so cost accounting principles, which is CS4, as you can say, if I have the knowledge of cost accounting standard. So now my management, let's say they are trying to implement a software which is SAP cost accounting module. If they are trying to implement, why they need me is to tell them how the system should react on particular transactions, how the system should give me the output on based on the cost accounting standard that we know, we are the experts of it. So digitalization is basically you are the bridge in between. There's your entity where you are working, and there's your knowledge in between, and the system is here. So you are the bridge in between of the entity and the system. So that's what digitalization comes into play, and you need to really be well versed with all the systems. You need to have a greater command on Microsoft Excel, Microsoft Outlook, PowerPoint, everything. You need to, now since it is all becoming virtual, you need to know how to connect these virtual meetings, how to operate VPN systems, how to operate through remote desktops, which is very critical nowadays because all the companies are starting work from home for all the employees. So you need to know how do we operate our accounting systems through remote desktops, which is really important.
Exactly. I think right now, currently, I'm working in with IT industry. So I have also faces many things like how it is being totally comes into the digitalized format. Whatever the stuff I have used to work in Hutco for the practical training period. So whatever the stuff which are there, even in the paperwork, all these has come to the software format. And Oracle, I think it's very common now. So Oracle, I think everyone is working in Oracle, which is very common, and accountings are done right now in Oracle. With the few steps, we are come to lots of reports. We are just recording the few steps, and we can able to generate a lots of reports. I think students have to be updated about the software, and they cannot just say that we do not need to know about the technicals. So it's
Yes,
very
and
important that for all of us. Yeah.
correct. And a software is just an application. How you command it, it will work. So do not be afraid of these SAP or Oracle. These are just ERPs. Similarly, what you handle apps on your mobile phones, you can consider them in that way. They are a bit more like they have a bit more functions, but similar, they work on a similar methodology. Now you are the coder of that app. Consider yourself as the financial coder. Whatever you tell your IT team or your managers that I want SAP to be in that way, I want this function to work in that way, so that it's more accurate, so that your financial statement is presenting the true and fair picture. Whatever entries it is doing at the back end, you need to give your input with your knowledge. So this is when your expertise comes into play. And in order to have that sort of expertise, you need to have the basics very clear. You need to be very particular about that subject, so that you are able to advise them. This is what your role in future would be, but in the beginning you need to learn how it works. So always go for the learnings. When you learn how the cycle moves for finance, then you are in a much better position to advise. So after the degree, just don't just think that you will go and advise. You can't, because you don't know things. You've just read it in the book. You can't build the bridge until you understand the practical world. So just go for learning it throughout, not just one particular field of cost and management accounting.
Yeah. So I think while we are study, I think it must be kept in our mind that we have to deal with the technicals, we have to deal with the softwares, we have to deal with the digitalization. It must now come into the mind of the students. अभी ये दिमाग में जब वो पढ़ रहे होते हैं, आई थिंक ये तभी दिमाग में रखना होगा हमें कि ये हमें आगे जाके फेस करना होगा और हमें ये सीखना होगा. It's not like we cannot be rigid in all these things.
Correct. So when you are learning it, that's why it is important to link everything with what is going on in the world. Let's say you're learning financial ratios, you're learning these simple current assets ratios, liquidity ratios, and insolvency ratios. So you have financial statements available for the companies around the world. You can go on Google, you can go on Money Control, you can analyze, you can see whose financial ratio is better. So you have a better understanding. So now it depends on person's interest. If you really want to grow in this field, you must do these things. You must understand how the function works. Otherwise, there's no point. You will earn a decent salary throughout all your life. I wish like you get the best, but from my point of view, if you're not growing yourself in order to become, like in 10-15 years, if you target yourself to be a finance director or something that a very executive level, if you target that executive level, you need to think like an executive and you need to really work for it.